Kelsey, could you talk about the huge three-pointer you hit with 2 minutes to go that put you up by 4 in clutch, and you had 2 free throws that put you up? What's your mentality in those situations?
Oh man, I just try to. I've always been a hooper, man. I just like to play the game, and I think for me, I'm always on the next shot, whatever that is, next play mentality, and I think my number was called in that transition play. And I think for me, it's about finding rhythm and staying confident in that rhythm and utilizing our pace to kind of like find my spots to get what I want.
I mean, I had a follow-up on Caitlin's on here, which is fine, but
Yeah.
the two of you combined for nearly 60 plus points and you both shot 54%, each hitting 5 threes. I mean, what is going on in the backcourt for you two?
I think that me and Kaylin, as well as our group, I think we just found a way to, for one, understand and know one another. I think our pace is just kind of setting us apart from a lot of different teams because I do like to get, the ball up and down the court at such a high pace. And I think the way that we play is kind of like, it makes our games thrive even more, I think, in a way.
Hey, Caitlin, I mean, you just walked in. I just asked Kelsey, the two of you combined for 60 plus points. You both hit 5 threes, 54% shooting. I mean, what's working in the backcourt between you two?
I think just playing fast, playing off one another. I think that's probably the biggest thing. And, when you have two guards that are both making plays, like it puts other team in tough position of, what to take away, who to put on who. So I feel like we're definitely shooting it well. We're playing off each other well. We're looking for each other. And we're getting downhill too. So I think it's been a good balance of everything.
My last question for you was, I mean, this is your 7th game, 2010 double-double. I mean, how much do you feel like you've developed as a point guard? I mean, this preseason game was here till now.
Yeah, I think I just understand the game better, more comfortable with my teammates, more comfortable on the floor. I think just playing a little more free. I think being more aggressive. Yeah, I think all that kind of thing.
Caitlin, after giving razzmatazz to those Windy City skyscrapers Friday night, what was the biggest wing thing you expected to find today in the shindig against these dynamos from Big D?
Next question.
Caitlin, how does it feel to come in tonight? Broke another record, always breaking records, came in with 594 points. Your 595th point made you pass Tamika Catches in front of Cynthia.
I mean, I think it's obviously cool, but at the same time, like I feel like we play basketball the right way. That's just what kind of comes along with it. And it's fun. Like we've been winning. Like that's what makes all of this so much better. Like I feel like we're just playing such better basketball than we were, even a month ago before the break. Like it just feels like our chemistry's better. It just feels like everything flows a little bit better. It just like feels better. I think as a basketball player, like it's something you can feel when you're out there. The flow just seems really good. We're just playing off one another. So, it's cool. Obviously there's been a lot of really good players that put on this jersey and, to be up there with some of them, it's special.
So game still have that confidence there for you guys to try to move in close and be able and lead into the playoffs.
Yeah, I think just one game at a time. And now I think we have 6 straight at home. So, winning the games at home are super important. You can't let people come in and beat you on your home court. And, we still have a lot of challenges left, but, we're still fighting to get into the playoffs. It's been our goal since day one. So, I think just, take it one game at a time. You can't look too far ahead. You can't, let any day go by because every single one matters for positioning. And, also, these opportunities, they end very fast. It feels like we were just at the beginning of the season and now we're here at the end. So not taking it for granted is important.
We're for the 94-50. Great game in 28-12. What was your approach coming into this game and how were you able to counter the games with their high-powered offense?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. Definitely got to be able to score with him. And I think, honestly, we tried our best on defense, but I'm really proud of the last 5 minutes of the game. I thought that's when we played our best defense, and that's when it really mattered for us. Enrique, I mean, she's one of the best players in this league. She's going to do what she does. She's going to make shots. She just makes tough shots. You got to live with it sometimes, and just get back on and go down and play offense after she made a basket. So I thought it was just the last 5 minutes of the game. We came up with some huge stops. We made free throws. Kelsey made some big buckets for us. So I'm just proud of our last, stretch there where we really dug in and got some critical stops and we're kind of able to push us over the edge.
You got 2 more.
What was, this is back-to-back wins against 2 very, very tough teams. This must be a huge confidence booster. How do you plan to carry this momentum forward going into the final stretch of the season?
I think the second half of the Olympic break was the stretch of the season. And I think it's a focus, it's a mentality, it's a mindset. And I think our group has prepared, ourselves over the course of that break to be in these moments. And I think that going forward, we're gonna continue to keep one half of the records. Like I salute people like Enrique because all the four are really great friends, really good mates. And so we tend to like work out and train together on the off season side. And I wouldn't expect it any other way coming from a person like that. And I think for me personally, I'm focused on my team and what we got going on right now. The record can mean nothing to me. So
Looking beyond this season, what are your thoughts on the team's potential areas of focus and just continue growing throughout this transition period, just trying to get to the playoffs?
Yeah, I think our focus is just finding ways to get a little bit better every day, taking what we need from this game, because we're going to face them again in a week and a half. And, these guys are just growing together, building confidence in each other, building confidence on the defensive end. I think just some things that are happening that are, when we weren't successful at certain things we were trying early, and now we're finding some success in those things. It's just an overall, it gives them confidence in when we're making adjustments on the fly to try to, Enrique and Satu they shot the hell out of the ball today. I mean, they had some big shots, but we just stayed with it. I mean, there's some shots that those guys make that you just got to be like, hey, good shot, get on, now it's our turn. We kept matching them with baskets, which was good. I thought AB came in, she, had a hard time getting started early. She came in at the half, we went to her, but her defense was really good. I thought her defense was excellent. And then just the other posts that came in were very, like, Melissa Smith was awesome in the first half. I mean, she did some good stuff. She kind of set the tone for us, and then we just kind of flowed.
Caitlin and Kelsey combined for, I think it was 63 points today. And they've been doing that a lot after the Olympic break. Just what has been working for them, and how has that given them confidence?
Yeah, I think both of them get a lot of open looks, our freedom because of each other, because of the attention that they draw. And so that's allowing them to be open when at times, last year, Kelsey really had to fight for a lot of shots that she was getting. But right now, if she's open and going into finding a window when the defense is collapsing or doubling Caitlin, or when the ball goes in the post and there's collapsing, she's able to find a window and get her open looks. And those closeouts are hard because you're coming hard to contest her. And then she's able to get downhill on you. So between the two, I mean, she's got a lot of confidence right now, shooting the ball extremely well.
Could you just speak to your team's offensive capabilities or production out of it? You shot nearly 53% from the floor and 50% from three.
Yeah, we're right now during this time of the season, you can't really do a lot of up and down in practice. And so we just feel like we did a lot of shooting during the Olympic break, more than we had, and a lot more game-like shots. We use our practice guys to come out and put a lot, it's not just shooting drills where you're just getting shots, we're contesting every shot. I feel like all that plays into it, not just letting them shoot them, a game of horse. They're shooting contested shots, people running out on them. So they're focused on that.
I get one on Zoom. Mike Vopel, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach Sides, I know you come in every week wanting to win every game, but when you're starting this week, you've got 4 games, 3 of them on the road. To win all 4 of those and the way that you won them, you talked about this team's growth, but is this one of the most, I guess, impressed you've been in terms of a week's long performance by your team?
100%, Mike, 100%. They've come out, they're tired right now. I mean, this has been 5 games in 9 days, I think, Ryan. And they've laid it out there. Like, we just keep talking about emptying our tank. Empty the tank whenever you're out in those 40 minutes. Just the confidence that they're playing with. I mean, I'm proud of the road games have been hard. Like, the road games have been tough. I mean, we fought Minnesota and lost that one by 10. That one could have gone either way. But just to go to Atlanta, to go to Chicago, and to keep doing what we're doing. We just keep talking about momentum, keeping our foot on the gas, keep doing what's working, and just keep making it about us. And I feel like they're just doing a great job of that. And again, their chemistry with each other, and the way they're talking a lot on the bench, which is good. The bench players are talking a lot to the players on the floor. It's just, for a coach watching that, it's awesome.
Hey, Coach, speaking of Chicago, at the end of the game, Caitlin took a pretty hard foul, got a lot of attention from fans and media. Like, and you mentioned the streak of games going on right now. These games are getting tougher, fouls are getting harder. How does she respond to it when you talk to her about it? And then what do you think about the response the fans gave Diamond DeShields after that foul?
Yeah, I think, there's been some hard fouls. Of course, there has, and the officials have to step up and make those calls. If that's a flagrant, that needs to be, just make the call. And then we can shoot the free throws, throw the ball in on the side, maybe make a three, and we've got a 4-point swing, right? Make the call. As it relates to the fans, I can't control what fans are saying on these message boards and social media. I don't think there's any room for any vile language or hatred or awful talk to anybody. I mean, this is basketball. We're all just trying to play a game, 40 minutes, and do the best we can. But that's unacceptable for it to get real personal. It's just unacceptable.
Yeah, one on Zoom. Matt, go ahead.
Yeah, hi Christie. For you guys to go from 1-8 to now 17-16, a lot of that took time. A lot of that was team chemistry. But have you noticed anything different in how the team has been handling the travel? I mean, you guys just played 2 games in 3 days and scored 100 in both.
Yeah, man, I think all that travel we did early, I think that prepared us for we kind of knew what was coming. I think, now I think everybody else is going through that. A lot of other teams are going through that travel right now. And we get to get on that charter plane and get home. And they've earned every minute of the day off tomorrow that they're gonna get. And then just get back and get ready to play an LA team that's playing well too.